Welcome everyone. Today I will tell you how we can make use of journal entries or how we can create a ledger or we can see the balance sheet in a tally, right? So you will get a practical experience of the same that you are doing in your notebook. You are preparing journal manually. All right. Now we will see on system how it works. So for that I am taking an example of few transactions that are here. This is the first one. First transaction is started business with cash rupees 10 lakh. Second transaction is purchased from Ram 50 tables at the rate of 2000 each and 100 chairs at the rate of 1000 each. Okay. Now this means that we have purchased the goods on credit and Ram is our creditor. Okay. Then the third one, sold goods to Sham 20 tables at the rate of 2500 each and 40 chairs at the rate of 1200 each. We have sold on credit, that means Sham is our debtors, right? Received a payment from Sham. Okay, this is the fourth transaction. Okay, okay. So let us come to the tally. So when you will install a tally and you will open it, it will show you the following options. Such kind of page will come here. It will show you continue with educational mode, use license from network, use existing license. So you can choose the options as per your need. For the training purpose, you can use the continue as per educational mode. So we will continue with this. When you will click on the educational mode, the page that will be opened will be this one. That is select company. So before starting anything, before starting an entry, before creation of a voucher, we will have to create a company, right? Because for which company we are preparing accounts, that we will have to mention. So here you can see option of create company is given. You will click here on the create company. Either you can press enter or you can double click on it. Right. This pop-up will come. A new page will get opened. Company name. Let us say company name is PPI. Mailing name is similar that to company name. Okay. Address is let us say Pitampura. State. State is Delhi. Pin code. If you have any pin code, you can enter it. Mobile number. Let's say mobile number is 99999999. Okay. Email address. You can place an email address xyz.gmail.com. Okay. Now financial year beginning from. Financial is beginning from 1st April. Usually we are preparing from the 1st April only. As you know, you can take the calendar year also, but we use 1st April as a financial year. Okay. Books beginning from 1st April only, right? Okay. Symbol, you can use USD also, you can use INR also, dollars. Okay. So we will use INR. And then to save this, either you can press enter and accept this. Okay. Or you can use a shortcut key that is Control A. When you will click a Control A, anything like you are saving on the word by pressing a Control plus S. In a tally, you can save the pages by Control plus A. You can save the information by Control plus A. You will accept it. Then your company will be created successfully and it will ask for the further information. Like you want to maintain accounts, yes. Enable bill voice entry, yes. Maintain inventory, yes. Enable a GST. Now if you want to enable a GST, you can do yes. If you will do it yes and you will press, it will ask for the various other options like state, whether which kind of registration type you have used. There are two kinds of the schemes in the GST. Either you can go for the composite scheme or for the regular. Alright. So let us take a regular only for our practice. GST number. It is a 15 digits number inclusion of characters and numerics. So alphabets and numerics, sorry. So we will use some kind of this number. I have taken it from some place. Okay, let us take a periodicity of GSTR, monthly or quarterly. Okay, let's take monthly only. You can take quarterly also. Okay, rest of the things similarly you can fill. E-way bill is applicable, then yes, otherwise no. Applicable from the date you can mention here. Threshold limit is, you can increase this also, how much you want to increase. Applicable is threshold limit is, you can increase this also if you want to, and you can continue, and again you will have to save the page. Again you are having a two option, either you can continue to press enter key and accept it, or you can use a control plus A, right? We have saved the information. Now it is asking for the TDS. No TDS will be there. If yes, then we will, you can do yes. We are doing it no, and again we are accepting the page to get saved. It is saved. Now a new page will be opened, that is the gateway of Tally, and you can see here PPI no vouchers entered is given. That means no entry has been done till now in this company, that is PPI. Okay, whatever we are doing with the gateway of Tally only. Now you can see here the various options like create option, alter option, chart of accounts, then voucher, daybook, banking, balance sheet, PNL, ratio analysis, and various things. Okay. So in a create option, when you enter in a create option, you can create a groups, ledgers, any new form of currency or voucher type, anything. Okay. Similarly, if you go to the alter option, you can rectify the error if you have done a mistake in creation of any ledger or group. Then you can rectify those errors. Okay, by altering the name of the ledger. Suppose if you have written a cap instead of capital account, you have written a cap, and now you want to rectify it. So you can come here on the ledger under the option of alter. So here there are no voucher is entered, so let us enter a voucher. What is a voucher? Voucher is a book where first of all the entries are done. Okay, where the first of all recording is done, that is a voucher. So there are various kind of voucher. When you will enter on the vouchers, you will see here different kind of voucher, that is contra voucher, payment voucher, receipt voucher, general voucher, sales voucher, purchase voucher, other vouchers, right? So now it depends upon the requirement that which voucher you will have to use. In our entry, in our first transaction, that is started business with cash rupees 10 lakh. What will be the entry of this? The entry of this will be cash account debit to capital account, right? Now how you will enter it here? First of all, you will have to select the proper voucher. Now the voucher that will be used here will be receipt voucher. To open a receipt voucher, either you can click on the receipt or you can click F6, that is given in front of the name of receipt. Okay, that is the shortcut key, F6 for receipt voucher, right? After this, you can go to the date, you can write a date, that is the 1st April 2021, enter. Now here it is showing you credit, debit. There are various options. If you want to do a single entry, you can go with the single entry. If you want a double entry, you can go with the double entry. If you want to use to or by instead of debit credit, that also you can do. So for the change in the settings, there is a shortcut key, that is F12. When you will press F12, this window will get opened, this page will open for the settings. The first thing that is given to you, use CRDR instead of to buy during the voucher entry. If you want to use CRDR, you can do yes. If you will do it, no. Let us say if we have done it, no. And we have saved it. How we can save? Control plus A. Now you can see here 2 is coming. Again we are going back to the settings and we are doing it yes. Okay. And we are again saving it. Control plus A. Now you can see here credit is coming. So you can use as per your convenience whether you want to buy or debit credit. In the earlier versions of the Tally, that is Tally 9. Now it is a Tally Prime that we are using now. It is a Tally Prime. Tally 9, the option of single entry and double entry was coming under the settings option only, that is under the F12. But now they have given us separately here under the change mode. You can see here change mode. To go to the change mode, either you can click here or you can use the shortcut key. Now which shortcut key you will use? You can see here below H there are two lines. Two lines means control click key and single line means Alt. Okay, so two line means control, that means shortcut key for change mode is control plus H. So we will press control plus H. Now it is asking for double entry or single entry. If you want a single entry, you can enter, and now it has, now you can see there is no 2 by nothing else. Okay, so it is now in the form of single entry. And if you want to use control plus H double entry, you can go for the double entry as per your easiness, as per your convenience. Okay, after entering a date, we have came here credit. Which account should be credited as per the first transaction? As per the first transaction, capital account is to be credited and cash account is to be debited. Okay, so we will write here capital, but it is showing error. You know why? Because ledger of the capital is not created. Okay, so there are two methods of creation of a ledger. How we can create a ledger here? Either you can press control plus alt plus C, that is the shortcut key to create anything instantly on the page. If you have to create a group, if you have to create a ledger, at that particular place, if you will press alt plus C, then it will pop up a window and you fill the details and you save and proceed. Your ledger or group, whatever you want to create, will be created. Alright, so this is one of the method. Another method is, I'm going back to the gateway of Tally. Come back to the gateway of Tally. I have showed you here create option. When you will click on the create option, you will find here group ledger currency voucher type. Now what thing you want to create? Suppose you want to create a ledger. You will enter here. Same thing you will get which you are getting from LC. Alright, so we will create a ledger of capital. So we have written here capital. Under which head capital will come? You will have to select the proper list, proper group from this, proper head. It is direct income, branch, bank. So it is nothing from this, it is the cap, and it will come under the capital account. Okay, skipping the rest of the details, and we are saving it. Okay, now ledger has been created. Coming back to the gateway of Tally, I have told you that for doing anything you will have to come back to the gateway of Tally. And how you will come back? By pressing the escape key. Alright, coming back to the vouchers. Now we were creating a voucher for first transaction and date was 1st April 21. Now you can see here, earlier capital was not coming. Now capital is coming in the list of ledger accounts because we have created it right now. So you can write here a capital. Okay, how much capital? That's 10 lakh. Debit, which account will be debited? Cash. So cash, you have account, you will not have to create a ledger. Already in a default list it is given in a Tally. So you will just pick up a cash and you will press enter. Now it will ask for a narration. In a narration you can give the narration as per your specification. I am writing here, started business with cash, right? And press an enter key, and again you will have to save each and everything. I have told you two options, either control plus A or by accepting it. So we have accepted. Okay, so one transaction is finished. The journal entry we have done in the voucher. Okay, for this one. Coming for the second transaction, purchase from Ram. Ram is a creditor. Okay, so for purchase, which voucher we will have to create? We will have to create a purchase voucher. Shortcut key is F9. Okay, So you can see here a purchase also. Supplier invoice number, that will be given on your invoice. Okay, let us say it is 111. Date, keep it same. Now party name is, what is the name of party? Ram. Here Ram is not given, so again you will have to create a name of party. How you can create? Again shortcut key, that is Alt plus C. Now the name of party is Ram. Ram will come under which head? Ram is our creditor, so it will come under the sundry creditors. Okay, the rest of the details you will fill it here. Okay, I am skipping it. Accept. Receipt note. Okay, it is a receipt details that you will have to fill here if you want. Okay, I am skipping it. Okay, now you can see the party name is there. Okay, Ram has been created. Purchase ledger. Now entry, what entry you will do here? You will do here purchase account debit, purchases to Ram, right? So purchase ledger. No ledger is there. Okay, no ledger is there, so again you will have to create. You will create a ledger of purchase. Okay, purchase will come under the which heading? Bank, bank OD, branch, capital, cash in hand, cash assets, current deposit, direct expenses. So it will come under the purchase account. Okay, type of ledger, we are doing it not applicable, and then again you will fill the rest of the details as per the requirement and you will accept it. Now purchase ledger will be created. Now it is asking for the name of the item, whatever we have purchased. Now what we have purchased? 50 tables at the rate 2000 each, right? So again tables. Now it is showing there is no stock items, so you will have to create a stock items. Alt plus C. Name of item is table. Okay, alias table only. Under the head of, suppose if you want to create any head, like it will can come under the head of the furniture. If you are selling a various item like furniture also, electronic items also, so you can place it under the head of furniture. All right, so again you will create Alt C, and you, by pressing Alt C, you can create a head, that is a furniture. Okay, it is a primary head. So, units. Again if you want a units, means in a 1 unit, 2 units, so you can create it here. Symbol unit. Okay, accept. GST applicable or not, supply, you can accept, means you can fill up the details here, like if GST is applicable, then applicable. If you want to alter the GST details, then you can press yes and alter, and further we can proceed. So we have created a table here. How much quantity? We have purchased 50 tables, so 50 quantity at the rate of 2000 each. Okay, another item that we have purchased, again we will have to create because there is no list. So Alt C, we have purchased a chair. Okay, under which head? Furniture head. Units, that we have saved. Once you will save the thing, it will always be there. You will not have to save it again and again. Now we will not have to save units and furniture again and again. This have been already saved. Okay, we will accept it. How much units of chair we have purchased? 100. At which rate? At the rate of 1000 each. Okay. GST bill details? No, we will not provide it as we are not having it. If we have a GST bill details, we can provide it. There is an option. Okay. Right. Against a new reference. That means, you know what the meaning of advance against reference, new reference? Means how you are not, you have not paid a money and you are getting goods, you are getting an items. Then how you will be able to pay it for the purpose of the payment? We are giving a reference. All right. So we can give a new reference name. We can keep it 111. Okay. All right. And we will save it. Now our next transaction has been completed in the voucher. Coming to the third, sold goods to Sham. Now Sham is a debtor and we are selling a goods to Sham. So which voucher we will create? We will create a sales voucher, that is F8. Party name is Sham. Sham is not available in the list. So we will have to create it by pressing L+C. Sham. Under which heading? Sham is our debtor. Right? Again we will save all these details. Sales ledger. So again we will have to create a ledger of sales. So we will write here sales. Sales will come under sales account, right? So best group will be sales account. We have selected a sales account. We have saved it, right? Name of the items that we have sold. What we have sold? We have sold a tables. Now in the previous entry, when we were passing the entry, we were preparing a voucher. We have created a table. So again and again, we do not require to keep a table. Create a table. Stock item has been already created, so we will select it from here. How much quantity we are selling now? 20 tables. So 20 tables at the rate of 2500 each we are selling it. And similarly chairs we will select. How many chairs we are selling? 40 chairs at 1200. 40 at 1200 each. Okay. Against a new reference, we can give a new reference here 112. Okay. Accept. Now this has been also created. The voucher for the third transaction has been created. Voucher for the fourth transaction. For the fourth transaction, what will be the entry? Received a payment from Sham. So cash account debit to Sham. Right. We will our debtors will be reduced. Okay. By crediting the debtors. So again coming here, party name is sorry, not a party name. First of all, we will have to select the proper voucher. So we will receive money from the Sham. We will use a receipt voucher, that is F6. Okay. Receipt voucher. Reference number is 112. Okay. That we have entered at that time. Date keeping it same. Credit. What we will credit here? We will credit Sham. Now it is asking against which reference. We have created a reference number 112, right? So 112, it is showing that 98,000 balance is there. If he will pay full amount to us, his balance will become nil. It will not show up pending bills. If he will pay towards a partial amount, then it will show a pending bill. That is the use of reference, right? So he is paying a full bill in our example, 98,000. We will accept it. Okay, end of list. Debit, in which form we are getting it? In a form of cash. Okay, in a relation, what we will write? We received from Shyam. Okay, and we will accept it. So we have created a four entries on the basis of these transactions. We have created vouchers, four vouchers. Now coming back to the gateway of Tally and see the effect of all these. Okay, see, now we will click on the voucher, sorry, not on a voucher, we will click on a alter. See the group, these many groups have been default there. We were placing the Ram and Sham in the data scatters, right? So it has been already there. List of ledger, capital we have created. Earlier there was no ledger of the capital. We have created a cash. Cash was default there, PNL is default there, and we have created a purchase, Ram, sales and Sham. These 4-5 ledgers we have created. Okay, stock group, furniture, one of the group we have created, furniture. Stock items, two items we have created, table and chairs, right? So all these details will come here. Now if you want to see the balance sheet, that is the benefit of Tally, that you don't have to prepare the uh, trial balance, balance sheet, P&L account. Each and everything will be here. Okay, so let us go with the P&L account. You will click on the P&L account. It has been already created. Net profit showing, it is showing 18,000. Okay, we have purchased a goods of 1,10,000. Sorry, 11 lakh. All right. Sold a goods of 98,000. In a stock we are having a 10,20,000 goods. Gross profit is 18,000. Now if you want to see the further details, how the purchase came to be 11 lakh, just click on this. Again, you will get deeper and deeper in the by entering into the details. As you will press enter key, you will get into the details. Once you have entered the once you have pressed the enter key here on the purchase account, now it is showing a purchase of rupees 11 lakh on the 1st April 21 purchase account of PPI on for the 1st April. Details it is given. Again you will press an enter key. So it will show you in which month where you have purchased. Opening balance is nothing, nil, and on the April you have purchased 11 lakh. Again you will press enter key. It will show you the details that from Ram you have purchased a 11 lakh rupees goods. Voucher type is purchase. Again you will enter it, then voucher will get opened. So from here also you can go to the voucher and you can alter also. Okay, there are many shortcut keys like alt F2, alt 2. So you will get the list of the shortcut keys if you want. Alright, yes, we will quit. Okay, so this was the P&L account. Coming to the balance sheet, here it is the balance sheet. Total assets is and total liabilities are given here. See below, 21 lakh 18,000 total liabilities there, and 21 lakh 18,000 total assets is there. What items are there in assets? Click on it. While pressing enter key, we will get the details. So there are closing stock of this much amount and cash in hand rupees 1098,000. Debtors, no debtors are there because debtors have paid whole amount, right? Similarly, if you go into this deeper and deeper, then chairs, this much unit chairs you have purchased, table you have chairs you have sold, uh, This much has been left in a stock. Chairs 960 units are left, 30 units of tables are left after selling it to Sham. After selling to Sham, this much units are left. Okay, again you will come here on the vouchers. So how much time you will keep pressing enter key, you will get into deeper and deeper. By pressing escape key, you will come to the gateway of Tally. Okay, stock summary. Under the furniture, you are having a stock of rupees 10 lakh 20,000. When you will click on it, enter it, bifurcations you will get, that is the chairs 960 units and table 30 units. Okay, further again you will press enter key and you will get into deeper and deeper details. Finally you will reach to the voucher that has been created by you. Ratio analysis, not much items are there, so only current ratio, quick ratios are given here, turnover ratios, and this you will study in the class 12 about the ratios. Very important thing, ratio analysis. uh, those who are interested in the stock market and all these things, they can use the ratio analysis for the financial analysis. Okay, it will help you to analyze the company performance, on the basis of which many of the investors are investing in the stock market, right? So today only for this much for the Tally. Just practice it once and let me know if you are having any doubt, any problem. All right. Take care. Have a nice day. Bye bye.